Attention. Go.
In the island, student women's 8, Nereus from the Netherlands, Oxford Brookes University B, and they're getting close early. We're up at Temple Island here off the start. And those blades close together. The umpire has recognised that and has asked the Dutch to get back to their side of the water, which they've done. In fact, you can see Oxford Brookes University B also heading out to the right. Right of your picture, back towards the Buck station. But it's the Dutch who have got the early lead here. Very fluent away from the start. And now they've settled down into race mode, race pace, race rhythm. The umpire's just having to get involved briefly there. So away we go. And through this Oxford Brookes University B boat, you can see Gwenny Hunter and Daisy Jones, Molly Rippon and Millie Hurrell, Maria Cowing and Abby Newman, Isabella Wolfgram, and in the stroke seat there, Lucy Green with the Cox Elizabeth Johnson. That's through the Oxford Brookes University B boat. Got some work to do, because you can see appearing now the lead that the Dutch have already carved out.
It's the second women's race of the day after the singles. Going from singles to all the way to the 8.
Yeah, big contrast.
Doesn't mean those girls cannot scull very often. The selection is based on seat racing or racing in the singles, depends the club. So even though now sweeping, and probably they spend loads of time and spend also loads of time in the single, depends the program.
For those who don't spend enough time in rowing boats, how different is it? Because it looks to the eye that rowing in a boat like this in an 8 must be so different from sculling in a single, perhaps. It must be a very different skill.
Yeah, sculling we have 2 oars, and sweeping we have 1,
yes.
like here. There is loads, depends the program, I think. Especially I have learned being here in UK and looking at all those different programs that the clubs or universities are running, that very often some of the sweepers haven't been loads of time in the single, but I think it's very useful in terms of training to have that skill, and sometimes if you don't have a whole crew didn't turn up because of illnesses or exams, it's good to have that skill to go in the single, but it's completely different.
Here are the Dutch, Eva Gorter in the bow seat there, 20 years old, first Henley Royal Regatta for her, and almost everybody else in this boat as well. There are a couple of the rowers, Emma Eggenkamp you can see there. We've got a couple of others who have had a previous Henley Royal Regatta, but the Dutch looking in good shape here.
It's great to see the representation from Netherlands, to see the other countries coming over. We hope to have more and more Europeans and universities from all around the world. We have Australia, we have USA, Netherlands,
and
France.
Here's a boat all the way from Oxford.
All the way from Oxford, really far.
Just up the road, yeah. Toiling away, trying to get back into the race. And the finish line looming. The Dutch will be very pleased with that.
It's a great shot. It's a great shot from drone.
You get a good view of exactly how the race is panning out. There's the finish, just towards the church in the background there. Oxford Brookes need to do something spectacular here to turn it round. The Dutch look like they've had complete control for most of the race. This is the Oxford Brookes University B boat. Superb setup, aren't they? Oxford Brookes dominating Henley Royal Regattas of years gone by. The Island Challenge Cup, women's 8s, and a good performance from the Dutch. How tired will the Dutch be after this, Julia? Is it going to be enough in the tank to get through the next couple of days. They've been pushed reasonably hard here, haven't they, by Oxford Brookes? But we'll see if they've expended lots of energy in the next couple of days. What do you think?
I think they show that they're really well prepared, and they're going to try to last whole regatta, but also with winning, there's extra adrenaline, extra confidence kicking in for the next races.
There you are. You can see in the bow seat Eva Gorta.
They still stay very clean and composed all the way through to the finish. You just want to make sure that those little mistakes will not happen, so you're really focused on the technique.
Nothing to go wrong now, surely. Over the line, Eva Gorta will be first over in the bow seat for the Dutch. Job done for them. Oxford Brookes University B exit the Island Challenge Cup.
From our position, we can have a close look how tired the athletes are.